Shinigami, Soul Reapers, they are the same thing, right? Well, not exactly. If you're a Bleach fan, you have probably noticed that the Japanese version calls them Shinigami, while the English version uses Soul Reaper.
You believe in Soul Reapers when you just...
But why the change? And did you know that in some subtitles they just stick with Shinigami? Today we are breaking down the cultural and translation differences to explain why Ichigo and the others are called Soul Reapers in the West. It all starts when Rukia gives Ichigo her powers, turning him into a Shinigami, or as the English version calls it, a Soul Reaper. But why the difference? Aren't they the same thing? Not exactly. In Bleach, Shinigami are the protectors of balance between the world of the living and the dead. They purify hollows, guide the souls to the afterlife, and fight with their Zanbakuto. But did you know that the term Shinigami is deeply rooted in Japanese culture? Shinigami literally means god of death. But don't worry, they are not evil gods. Instead, they are more like spiritual guides who maintain the natural cycle of life and death. In the West, we have the Grim Reaper, a dark, ominous figure who collects souls when their time is up. But Shinigami and Bleach are completely different. They are not lone figures, but part of an entire organization. The Shinigami in Bleach have an academy, a hierarchy, and even paperwork. They are not just fighters, they are protectors and mediators between worlds. Now here's the interesting part. When Bleach was first brought to the West, anime wasn't as mainstream as it is today. The translators had a choice to make: keep Shinigami or find an English equivalent that would be easier for new viewers to understand. They chose Soul Reaper because it was more accessible to a broader audience who might not be familiar with Japanese terms. Plus, directly translating it to God of Death might have given the wrong impression. In Western culture, that sounds more like a villain than a hero. But here's where it gets interesting. While English-speaking countries went with Soul Reaper, other countries like Germany just kept Shinigami in their translations. It's like they thought, why change something that already works? And honestly, they might have been onto something. Today, anime is huge worldwide, and fans are much more familiar with Japanese terms. If Bleach were being translated for the first time now, they might have kept Shinigami instead. But whether you prefer Shinigami or Soul Reaper, both terms capture what makes these characters so awesome. Take Ichigo for example. He's a student, a fighter, a protector, and a substitute Shinigami, or Soul Reaper, depending on how you watch it. But no matter what you call them, Ichigo remains one of the coolest anime protagonists of all time. So what do you think? Should they have kept Shinigami in the English version, or does Soul Reaper fit better? Let me know in the comments. And if you are as obsessed with Bleach as I am, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of Soul Society. Until next time.